Hello everyone, let us start our second online class of biology on digestion for grade 6. Today we are going to discuss on digestive enzymes. As you know, digestion is the breaking down of food, and this breaking down will be done in two ways, physically and chemically. Physical digestion is done by teeth and chemical digestion is done by the chemicals like the acid and the enzymes. First, let us know what are enzymes. Enzymes are biological catalysts. What does it mean? It means naturally cutting materials. It is produced naturally inside our body, and they speed up the chemical reactions inside the cell. What are the chemical reactions over here? This is the breaking down of food into small molecules. So enzymes will speed up the chemical reactions. Now I am coming on this third point a little bit later. Before that, let us discuss on the fourth point. They are not used up in the reactions. That means they will be as it is after the reaction and can be reused. Now, what are the sources of digestive enzymes? There are two sources of digestive enzymes. One is the gut wall, another one is the glands. So, gut wall like stomach wall and the small intestine wall, and the glands are like salivary glands and the pancreas and also the liver. They will produce the digestive enzymes. Now, what are the functions of the digestive enzymes? They change the large food molecules into smaller ones. These are termed as the chemical reactions. Now, what we eat? Normally, we eat the carbohydrates, fat and proteins. These three types of food. But the problem is that they are very big molecules to be absorbed and used by our body cells. So they need to change into very small molecules. Like carbohydrates will be changed into glucose molecules, fats will be changed into fatty acids and glycerol, and proteins will be changed into amino acids. These are the forms of food to be absorbed by the cells. Now, what do you think? All these food molecules will be broken down by only one enzyme? No, it is not possible. So what will happen? The specific enzyme will work on specific component. Like the amylase enzymes, they always work on the carbohydrates. Lipase always works on the fat, and protease enzymes always work on the protein food. Okay, is it clear? Amylase will never work on the proteins, or protease will never work on the carbohydrates. So you have got this point why they are called the specific. Now, as an example, let us discuss the breaking down of carbohydrates. From where we get the carbohydrates? We get the carbohydrates from rice, bread, potatoes. Here there are two sources of carbohydrates like the rice and the wheat. Over here we will get the carbohydrates in the form of starch. Starch is the carbohydrate where so many glucose molecules are joined together. So over here first amylase enzyme will work and it will break it down into maltose. Maltose is a type of carbohydrate where two glucose molecules will be found. Then by the action of the maltase enzyme, the glucose molecules will be separated. Glucose molecules are so small that they can pass through the cells, which from the gut wall and then through the blood vessels wall into the bloodstream. Okay, then bloodstream the blood will take the glucose molecules into the cell, and cell will use it in different purpose. So let me recap the things. So carbohydrates in rice, bread, potatoes will be cut down by the enzymes. Then glucose molecules are separated. Then these glucose molecules pass through the cells of the gut wall. Then it goes to the blood vessel wall, and from the blood vessel wall it goes to the bloodstream. Bloodstream or blood will carry these glucose molecules to the cell of the body for the assimilation. So, in which purpose cell will use the glucose molecules? Yes, you are right, for making the energy. That's all for today. Hope you like the video. Bye.